Hey guys, what's up? Mr. Axie here again, and I'm with a special guest.
Hello there, this is Charlie Sheen, or Acidic Rain, whatever you want to call me.
And we're bringing you just a quick gameplay here. It's with a G3, which is one of my all-time hated weapons on Call of Duty 4, even though it's not that bad. I think I gave like 60 to like 12 or 13 or something. Nothing too impressive, but still, it's one of my worst weapons, so I thought I'd upload it because I was pretty pleased when I got this score.
Yeah, and we actually have something to talk about today. We want to talk about like what makes a good Call of Duty player. And we discussed this quite a bit, and we actually thought, would it be like intelligence and things like being academically intelligent and common sense as well? I think that plays a part. What do you think?
Well, yeah, we wrote like I don't know, a couple of days ago, and we just were talking about this a little bit, and most of the absolute amazing players on YouTube nowadays have all got like amazing scores. I mean, the main example I could think of was Sandy Ravage, who averages a massive grade point average in the US, which is like
it's like a 5.0.
Yeah, like which is like an A star or an A or something. So yeah, from there,
I don't understand grades.
Yeah, nor do I, but it got explained to me through something. But yeah, I mean, I think there is a direct link between like being a good Call of Duty player to actually being academically smarter, because basically, you think about stuff a lot more when you're academically smarter. Let's say you're in a situation and you're gonna think about it a lot more.
Plan things out, and you analyse every aspect of the situation.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, say not being offensive to like any 0.5 players. I mean, you could just be a casual player, but yeah, Call of Duty is not all about experience. It's all about learning and trying to like improve your game in every aspect. I mean, I think it's just easier to do that when you're a smarter player, because you're gonna think about getting point cover and think about working your way around the map and learning your maps like easier and better, than rather just running at them with a fanless or somewhat overpowered weapon and trying to pick up kills.
Well, what would you say is more of a factor? Would you say it's more of an academic thing that makes you a better player, or more of a common sense thing? Because there's definitely an aspect of common sense, like getting in behind cover and not just rushing at a team that's sitting behind their cover. That's common sense.
Definitely think to be an absolute great player, you definitely need a mixture between both. I don't think just having common sense is like great. I mean, that's going to get you the positive kill death ratios and positive win losses, because you're going to be able to think about things slightly more. But to be a great player and to read the spawns and to read what other people are going to do, and it's like I feel it's a slight psychology to the thing where you got to predict other people's moves, and you get to learn the players throughout the 3 or 4 games you play with them, so you can start to understand the player more and
I do think
pick on their weaknesses.
A more academic player will adapt to a situation better as well, and they may realise that like, okay, these people are a bit more defensive than the average players. They're not just running around, they're not just trying to rush constantly and no cover. They are actually sitting behind, and I think a more academically intelligent player and somebody that has more common sense will analyse that and realise it, and then maybe adapt their game style. Because I do think the greatest players aren't just hardcore rushers like Sandy Ravage, for example. He looks like a hardcore rusher, but if you watch him closely, he adapts to how the other team plays. And all of the great players, if you watch them, they may not play consistently or run the same routes every single time, because they know what the other team is going to do. They adapted to what their game styles themselves are.
Yeah, definitely. But I think there's like 3 factors that play a sense. It's like you definitely need the experience in the game. Even if you are like the smartest person, you're never going to be like brilliant at this game. It's one of these games that you need a ridiculous amount of experience on, to say the least, to be a really good player. I mean, I'm just breaking the average of 4 KD now, and I've been playing since for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years maybe.
I'm not sure, but I don't know what my average KD would be, because COD 4 was my first, and I always tend to start badly on new Call of Duties, because I play too aggressively to start with, and then I think about things a little bit more, and then my KD doesn't usually reflect how good or bad I am. I think my KD on Black Ops sits around 1.77, but I can pull out 3 or 4 KDs every single game.
Yeah. I mean, one thing is use like my weaker weapons, say, like, and then it just helps me improve a lot more, because if I can call out good scores, like say if I average a 2 KD, which isn't like hard to do nowadays, with weapon on crap with, when I actually go to play with a weapon on good with, I can average a much higher kill death ratio. I can win.
You got 60 to 12 or 13 here, and that's, you say that's with your worst score over all of the Call of Duties.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, what would you have done if you'd have been using an M16 or an MP5 or an AK-74?
Yeah, exactly.
One of these top tier weapons.
I definitely think it's something that if you're looking to improve your game with, you should definitely look at. I mean, it's frustrating to start off with, but say if you play for a couple of weeks with a Scorpion and that's your weakest weapon, or a mini Uzi, and then you start averaging what you would normally, even if that's like a negative KD, when you go back to a stronger weapon or a stronger class level, you're going to be averaging a much higher kill death ratio, and you know, you'd be able to win more games, which is more important to me personally.
Yeah. I'd prefer to go negative in a game, but I've got 27 captures, than, you know, go 50 to 1 and have no captures, no defend, and you lose. I do think that, you know, especially now with the call that the community wants from players, the standards over the years have increased and increased and increased, and now I do think that, you know, if you don't win a game, people don't see it in the same light as if they see the score. You know what I mean? That the score doesn't feel as good.
Definitely, I think me and you kind of perfectionists and we work. I think I've got quite a few games recorded on my computer, but I've had about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games played, and I've only got a few of them recorded that I feel are good enough for YouTube. Because now what we're actually doing, it seems, you know, that anything going out there has to be the best of what I do. It's not good enough. I mean, I have to play the objective and I have to get a really good kill death ratio, or I just don't feel it's good
nice
enough.
Knife. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, yeah, fucking great that is, but I just don't feel like it's good enough to put out there. And you know, it's just, I mean, a lot of commentators have talked about it, and it's just YouTube standards have risen so high now. Even like really good players are, you know, struggling to get like the gameplay out. I mean, you have to find consistent like standard for yourself to put up there, and you know, I personally have a really high standard for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I would put out a 45 to 8, which isn't the best score in the world, but if it was really, I think entertainment factor plays a lot as well. I mean, if you go 45 to 8, you've got no captures, no defense, you know, it looks bad. But if you go 45 to 8 with 7 captures and 8 defends, it seems a lot more impressive, and I think because of that, it would be more of an entertainment factor. I do think entertainment and your game style, I think, as well, affects it, because if you just sit in the corner, obviously nobody's going to want to watch that, and you know, some people do play like that.
No, definitely. I mean, I've watched smaller channels, but I always like to watch ones with 300, 400 subs, and a lot of them do have like 100 plus kill games and stuff like that, but it's the way that they get them which just makes it less impressive. It's
Killing
like,
kill streaks, for example.
yeah, I mean, you're never going to see me on Black Ops use anything high killing kill streaks other than dogs, because then I can still run around, and then I rarely ever use dogs as well. It's just if I want to get like a good game, like I had a 50 to 2 TDM, reg TDM that I uploaded with just dogs as my killing kill streak, so yeah. I mean, I think the entertainment factor is massive.
It is, definitely.
I think coming to the end of this video now, so thank you for watching, and yeah, I've been Mr. Accuracy.
And I've been Charlie Sheen, and I just want to say before we go, if you aren't subscribed to our channel, and please do so. And if you like this video and like that commentary and you want to see more, please don't forget to like the video, maybe favourite.
Right, peace out.